Hi, Cancer. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to your mid-month reading for the month of May. I hope you guys are doing well. Please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. It helps my channel grow. I would greatly be appreciative. So let's get started. So I'm going to do this spread a little bit differently. I will be pulling two tea leaf fortune cards. I will be pulling the Soul's Journey lesson card for you, and I will be pulling 5 cards from this deck. Card number 1 will be your current energy. Card number 2 is your challenge. Card number 3 is your personal and spiritual message. Card number 4 is your advice. And card number 5 is the overall energy of the reading. Let's get started. Spirit, give me guidance for Cancer, please, for mid-May, for the month of mid-May. Please, Spirit, thank you. What do we need to know for Cancer, please? And thank you. Let's shuffle here. All right, let's see what we got going on, Cancer. I hope you guys are having a good month so far. All right, in your current energy, we have the Four of Wands. In your challenge, we have the King of Cups. In your personal and spiritual message, we have the Page of Pentacles. As advice, we have the Ace of Wands. And the overall energy of this reading is the Five of Cups. So let's go ahead and pull a Soul's Journey card and see what we get here. What do we get for Cancer? We get success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. In here, we have the Wall, misunderstanding. And we have the Well, family wishes come true. Okay, so let's talk about this. In your current energy, the Four of Wands. For a lot of cancers, I feel like for a very long time, we've yearned for a solid foundation for our future endeavors, right? Like we work hard, we play hard, we do what we have to, especially when it comes to home and when it comes to family. And so I feel like there's a strong sense of that peace and balance and security and trying to find that point where it's like you can just take a breath, right? That's the card I'm getting from the Four of Wands. Now, some of you could have just bought a home, gotten married, all of those things that bring you the peace and harmony that you've longed for, right? But I also want to say that it emphasizes the importance of family, connecting with friends, loved ones, right? So with the challenge as the King of Cups, I think we all struggle as cancers, and I can speak for cancers somewhat as I am a cancer. But sometimes it's really hard for us to balance our emotions, right? With this card in the challenge position, it's just it's like mastering that emotional control effectively and wisely can be difficult, right? And that doesn't mean we're bad people or, it's just a struggle. Um, you may be in a situation where you're being challenged in some way, shape, or form. But again, it's emphasizing the need to remain mature, right? Emotionally mature, because the King of Cups, again, is all about emotion and how, even though there's turbulent waters around him, right? He's maintaining control. He's sitting there. He does not look frantic. He's just like, okay, like I have to get through this and I will get through this. And I think sometimes we do need to tell ourselves that um to get through things. And I think, for some of you, you could be getting some negative energy from other people around you, whether that's family, a partner, a lover, work wise. And it's just all about, being that bigger person and not allowing things to get to you and rock your core when you know who you are as an individual, right? Like I keep getting like, just stay strong, keep rolling. For your personal spiritual message, you have the Page of Pentacles. And there's a strong sense here of exploring some type of new path, some new way, especially with when we get to it, with the I can't even speak. With the advice being the Ace of Wands, right? With the Page of Pentacles, it's, you're going to think things through, right? You're also, some of you could just be seeking further spirituality, right? Learning about spirituality, understanding it. Maybe some of you are tarot readers or wanting to, learn more and get educated more on tarot. But there also is a sense of needing to, how can I say this, explore new opportunities, right? And willingness to learn. And I feel like this is why this success card, let me see if I can, well, that's not going to work. This success card is here and it says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And I think that, by loving oneself and loving, the things that you do and the purpose and the meaning behind things does lead you to success. Um, how else did I want to say this? Find something, do something with passion that really feels like it fits you, that interests you as well. Don't just do something for the money, do something for the pure passion, and you will be successful, is what I'm getting. So, with the advice card as the Ace of Wands, there's a strong sense of needing to embrace, okay, new beginnings. It's time to light a fire and get moving, okay? It's time to get excited again. It's time to feel good and head towards this castle over here. It's like it might be a little ways to travel, right? And maybe you're not sure how to cross this water over here to get there, but you will figure it out. It may take a little bit of time, but get excited about what's in your future and things you can see. Things that you wish and dream for are within reach, is what I'm getting for you, Cancer. So don't discard that. And I do feel like there is an inner fire within you, and you need to reconnect with it. You need to trust your intuition, right? You need to overcome any type of roadblocks. Just because there's water there doesn't mean that you can't figure out how to get across, right? Um, surrender the fear, surrender the anxiety, right? And sometimes that's not always easy, but you are strong, you are determined, and you can do it. All right. With the overall energy of the 5 of Cups for this reading, it's a water card, right? And I think it goes towards the emotions of, we can tend to get into our head and we can look at the regrets, the negative things that have happened, right? Um, but I really feel like it's so important right now to find gratitude in all that you have and where you are today, and be thankful for the lessons that have been learned, right? Because you wouldn't be the strong individual that you are today without having gone through the crazy shit that you've been through. And you've learned to be resilient, right? And I'm sure a lot of you, as we all have learned to accept that things may not always go how we want them to go or how we expect them to look, right? But sometimes those detours, definitely the detours will still lead you to your destination, is what I'm getting, Cancer. And that's amazing. So don't get discouraged if things get a little sidetracked or detoured, right? Just keep going, keep moving. Don't focus on what you've lost, right? Don't focus on the past. It's time to look forward with these 2 cups behind you and to keep going, right? You can't cry over spilled milk anymore. It's already spilled, it's done. It's time to move forward with grace, with love, with self-respect. So, I do love this energy for you because I think it's something you needed to hear. And just remember that you got this and you are strong, you are competent and capable and loved. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please consider liking, subscribing, commenting. Have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.